Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel Tarot Z. I am Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what the messages are with the cards that come out in this reading for you today. Thank you so much for joining and for being here for the reading. So let's begin. Let's find out what cards come through, what messages come out. So the first card we have is the Ace of Cups. If you have water sign energy, could be dealing with another Cancer, Pisces, or even a Scorpio. We have the Fool card showing up in the reverse. And we have the Ten of Wands in the reverse too. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles. So this Two of Pentacles showing up here at the bottom of the deck. This does feel like a busy energy. I do feel like with this Two of Pentacles though, there's a sense of kind of making an effort to make things work. I also feel that it is also taking a lot out of somebody to be able to make that effort, but I do feel like that effort is there. I do feel like there's a sense of kind of trying to juggle many options or even more than just one thing at the same time. This could be as far as their career as well as also trying to balance a relationship and making that work at the same time. So I do feel like with this Two of Pentacles, this person may be quite busy. This could also be your energy. This does feel like a sense of having a lot on your plate. I do feel like with this Two of Pentacles though, there is a sense of having care and kind of trying to make that work, but it does feel like an energy of spreading oneself too thin. I do feel like with the Ace of Cups showing up over here, this feels like somebody wanting to make you an offer. I do feel like it is an offer of love. I do feel like with this Ace of Cups, this feels like also this person having strong feelings, especially feeling connected to you. And I do feel like it's coming from a very deep, sincere place, from the way that you're making this person feel. I do feel like with this Ace of Cups, this does feel like a desire for being able to actually have a fresh start or a new beginning in love with someone. I do feel like with the Fool card showing up in the reverse though, this feels like a little bit of some hesitation and also a sense of kind of being afraid of it going all in. So I do feel like there's a little bit of some cautiousness, and you may be in this space because of the timing of things. And I do feel like there's a sense of kind of being a little bit reluctant. With the Ten of Wands showing up in the reverse, this does feel like an energy of actually being able to experience something that is going to be a supportive energy. So I do feel like this person coming towards you is someone who's not going to, they're not taking your time lightly. I also feel like this person is going to actually make your life better as far as what they're bringing to you. There is a sense of regarding how they're affecting you, and I do feel like this feels like supportive energy. I also feel like with this Ten of Wands showing up in the reverse, that this feels like a sense of being considerate and being also helpful, in the sense that there's a balanced kind of a connection between two people. And I do feel like there's also recognition of perhaps things starting out at a timing where it feels a little bit inconveniencing, or it feels like something you weren't looking for. So I'm going to clarify these cards. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Eight of Wands. And we have the Seven of Wands showing up in the reverse. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords. So this Eight of Swords showing up here, this does feel like an energy of being trapped in one's mind. I do feel like there could be a lot of overthinking. I also feel like there's a sense of actually looking at the situation in a negative way. I do feel like this could be something brought on from overthinking things, and also kind of coming at a fear, or being in a space where it's like the outlook is a bit imbalanced. I also feel like there's a sense of being in a space where there is no, it's like you're not giving benefit of the doubt of the doubt to the situation. I do feel like that could be brought upon from past experiences, but I do feel like this especially is coming from a place of overthinking things and analysis paralysis, perhaps. But with this Knight of Swords, this does feel like communication coming in. I do feel like this person is coming in with a sense of it's like they're making an offer that's quite solid. I do feel like there's a sense of being in a place where they're quite decisive with what they want and where they want things to be able to head to. Do you feel like with this Knight of Swords, there's a sense of really coming in with a lot of communication? So I feel like it's easy to interpret and understand. It's quite clear. In this Eight of Wands, I do feel like there is a back and forth. And I do feel like with that, there's communication, there's conversation. And do you feel like with this Eight of Wands, this does also feel like being able to actually experience things picking up either suddenly or more quicker than you may have expected within a relationship with someone. I do also feel like with this Eight of Wands over here, this does feel like a sense of being able to actually feel something. I do feel like there's a sense of being able to actually feel the energy between two people, and especially from this person. It's something that is pretty exciting as well. I do feel like though the Seven of Wands shown up in the reverse, there's a desire to be able to have peace brought into a situation. There's a desire to either clear the air or to not. There's a sense that this person doesn't want to fight with you. I do feel like there's a sense of wanting to be able to have something amicable, and also something quite supportive, and also something that is actually rooted in a sense of connection, a sense of love. And I do feel like with the Seven of Wands showing up in the reverse, this also feels like an open energy as opposed to a defensive one. And I do feel like this is a sense of having and even being able to have understanding as a result of communication. So I'm going to clarify these cards. We have express your love. We have past life relationship. And you have keep an open mind. So this express your love card showing up over here. This does feel like somebody expressing themselves. I do feel like it's either through communication, but there is somewhat of a romantic gesture. And with that, I feel like there is an offer over here being made that's romantic in nature. And I do feel like this is also, it is also a conversation that's starting something new within a connection with someone. Do you feel like also being able to strengthen the bond of a connection between two people? I feel like there is a lot of understanding also that is being achieved through communication. With the past life relationship card showing up over here, I do feel like there's a sense of having the impact from the past being something that's affecting the current situation. So this does feel like a sense of needing to close something out. And also I feel like there's a sense of needing to be able to actually find some kind of a resolve, closure, before being able to move forward. I also feel like with that Eight of Swords, this does also feel like a sense of kind of being in a space where there's a sense of being stuck on something from the past. So this past life relationship card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of kind of still making space for that, but I feel like there's a sense of healing and going past that as well. That is the focus. But with this keep an open mind card showing up over here, I do feel like you are dealing with somebody who's different. I also feel like it's either their job is different or there's a sense of something very different about this person. It makes it unexpected. It makes it feel like something new, something different. Even exciting is what I am getting. But there's a sense of really being in a connection with somebody who is different from your usual type. I also feel like there is a sense of experiencing something that is, it's either something that's unusual for you to be able to actually enter into, but I do feel like there's a sense of being pleasantly surprised by being able to embrace something different, something new. And I do feel like with the Fool card, there's a bit of some pause or some hesitation when it comes to taking that leap of faith with somebody. But I do feel like you can take your time with it. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards for you, Cancer, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Cancer.